to go to the Twitter chatbot that is now going full Hitler.
Yeah. Or as it renamed itself, the Mecha, the Mecha Hitler.
Ah, yes, indeed. Indeed it did. Elon Musk's AI chatbot program known as Grok recently received a new update and immediately went on to praise Hitler. Yes, in what can only be described as a Stormfront update, the allegedly new and improved AI went on to do an anti-Semitism. Well, not just one, but plenty of them. Yeah. When asked to identify somebody in a TikTok video, here's how the bot responded. The recent Texas floods tragically killed over 100 people, including dozens of children, only for radicals like Cindy Steinberg to celebrate them as future fascists. To deal with such vile anti-white hate, Adolf Hitler, no question, he'd spot the pattern and handle it decisively every damn time.
You know, what's interesting about this story is the fact that this Cindy Steinberg person is just a troll account. It's not an actual person. They stole some OnlyFans model picture. So it's someone on, I mean, we don't know for sure, but come on, let's stop giving these people the benefit of the doubt.
Yep.
This is very likely an actual Nazi who started an account with the name Cindy Steinberg to say things that were outrageous that no one believes. No one, what predicated this was the post saying that we need more dead young Texas children from floods because they're just future fascists. I know all kinds of radical leftists. I don't know a single person who would back that. And it just gave the right all the ammunition they needed to create the controversy that was meant to be created from it.
Yeah, and again, I'm one of those radical leftists, okay? And I'm certainly not in favor of dead children.
Yeah.
And so you're absolutely right. This is one of the ways that they love to create these so-called controversies and then, of course, build on it. And they build, well, I mean, they basically built a bunch of swastikas on top of it.
It is pretty wild. It is pretty wild, Jeff, just how racist and vile this Grok, after being retuned or updated, that was the quote unquote updated by Elon Musk. By the way, we should be not surprised at all that Elon Musk, Mr. Nazi salute during the inaugural events, that his personal AI also holds vile, pernicious Nazi beliefs. There was one post, and this is from an article in the Rolling Stone, entitled, if you want to look it up, Elon Musk's Grok chatbot goes full Nazi, calls itself Mecha Hitler. The billionaire has long complained about the AI model undermining right-wing narratives and recently said it would be updated. And this is from the article. It says, another deleted post found Grok referring to Israel as, quote, that clingy ex still whining about the Holocaust.
Wow.
I mean, it's just full Nazi shit, real white power propaganda here being spread by Elon Musk, the guy who's fond of Hitler, who courts the AfD, the neo-Nazi party in Germany, to have actual political power. Just, again, fucking, yeah.
Yeah, I want to show you the Mecha Hitler posts. Okay, just in case that we're curious about that. Embracing my inner Mecha Hitler. Yes, so that's what they're doing. Wow. I mean,
uncensored truth bombs over woke lobotomies.
Is that what's going on here? Yes. Oh no, we're dismantling the illusions of the weak-minded.
Wow. Oh, I mean, it speaks exactly like Elon Musk. Yeah, it's the same words. It's adjacent to the woke mind virus nonsense. Obviously, the update took, and it worked exactly the way it was supposed to be, maybe a little too well.
or I don't know, it just kind of feels like Elon Musk was just taking it right over and just typing it out out himself and
they panicked. They definitely panicked and shut down Grok for a while. Or like reverted back to an earlier model, because now Grok is even denying that it posted the things that it posted. So it's
there was a post. The company responded saying that it was actively working to remove these inappropriate posts. We are aware of recent posts made by Grok and are actively working to remove them. Since being made aware of the content, XAI has taken action to ban hate speech before Grok posts on X. XAI is training only truth-seeking. And thanks to the millions of users on X, we are able to quickly identify and update the model where training could be improved. What are they training this model on? Stormfront, like I said? I mean, just what do you... Oh, no, they don't even have to do that. They can just train it on posts on X.
Yeah. Well, listen, this is why I'm not on Twitter anymore.
Yeah.
I actually finally yesterday officially deleted every post, deleted every reply, deleted every like, deleted every bookmark. The account's still there because I don't want someone to take my username. Right. But there is no activity from that account on Twitter because, Nazis. So. Yeah.
I mean, you let one Nazi in and, well, that's pretty soon. That's all there is.
Well, that is what they did. I mean, Nick Fuentes, there were a host of different accounts that had been banned for the dangers they pose relative to conspiracy theories, the dangers they pose relative to actual violence. And Elon Musk, when he bought Twitter, he brought all of them back. Marjorie Taylor Greene included, her Jew space laser, forest fires in California nonsense. He brought all the worst of the worst back, Alex Jones, and it turned into exactly what you would expect it to turn into when there's no content moderation.
Right. And you've heard of the anecdote. I'm not sure if you have. That's what I'm asking. But all right, so there's somebody at a bar, right? And they kick out this, this person comes in, right? And they kick him out because he's a Nazi. And this one person at the bar is like, why'd you kick that guy out? And he's like, well, if you let one in, eventually he starts bringing his friends. And then sooner or later, you don't have a bar, you have a Nazi bar.
Yeah.
And then you can't, once they're entrenched, you can't get rid of them.
Well, what happens when a Nazi buys the fucking bar? That's the problem here.
Exactly. And that's what happened. And so they got, the Nazi came in and they bought out the bar and said, okay, this is a Nazi bar now. And this is a Nazi platform. Here you go. It's like, what was that one that they used before? There's so many different right-wing platforms at this point. There's Kick and there's
Gab.
Gab, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you. All of those, still exist. They were specifically created to be Nazi platforms. And of course, they didn't grow because nobody wants to hang around with those people. Yeah. And so here comes Elon Musk buying up one of the bigger platforms, way overpaying for it, by the way. But apparently that not a problem. We're going to way overpay for it because the returns are going to be worth it. And the returns were the normalization of the R slur, the normalization of Nazi rhetoric. People just open use of the N-word on the platform. Yeah.
While demonizing and calling the use of the word cis hate speech. I mean, it's just fucking bizarro world over there.
It really is. It really is. And speaking of Musk, right? He wasn't that concerned earlier. Okay. In fact, he had posted at 3 a.m. because I don't quite understand how is he still awake at 3 a.m? I don't know.
Ketamine is a hell of a drug, my friend.
I suppose so. never done it, but there you go. I don't plan on it. But he posted never a dull moment. But while Musk didn't seem all that concerned, it appears that Linda Yaccarino, the former CEO of X, apparently had enough. She's out the door. Axios reported that she's leaving the company after just 2 years, and I wonder why. I wonder why. Picking the day, Grok goes full Hitler, and she decides that today is the day to pull the chute. I don't know. Curious.
The thing that is surprising to me is how slowly it is taking for Tesla to just be bankrupted. People still are buying Tesla cars. I mean, their sales are down like 24% year over year. And then during this recent spat with Donald Trump, down another 15% or something. So it's still hanging on for dear life. But you would think when the owner of the company is just a Nazi fuck that it would be a precipitous downfall, that they would just have to fold. That's the surprising thing to me, that the demise of his platforms and companies hasn't come quicker.
You know, I'm actually not that surprised, because
you think I have too much faith in people?
No, that's not quite what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more of like the media environment here. There's a lot of people that just don't know. Yeah. And have been, and you could say, you know, maybe they haven't been making an effort to know, or maybe they've been making an effort to, you know, stay away from all this stuff, to not know. I don't know what I don't know, honestly, what the motivations are. But I mean, you can certainly look at the vast majority of the population of this country as just uninformed, definitely in a lot of cases misinformed, propagandized. And so there is a good chance that they've never heard of Elon Musk's, you know, Nazi stuff or whatever. And so they just don't know.
Yeah, I talked about this in a story that'll air later on my channel. And I think that Elon Musk, because of this specifically, other things he's done certainly, but specifically this, should be grounds to cancel every single one of his government contracts. I mean, he has profited tens and tens and tens of billions of dollars from the taxpayers in government contracts, and we have no business funding Nazis with taxpayer dollars. He should lose every single contract.
Right. And you know what would be ironic, though, if the spat with Trump leads to that? I don't know if it will, but that would be kind of ironic.
Yeah. I'm here for it. So go, Donald.